During my working life, I had a lot of fairly high-profile jobs that involved a great deal of responsibility, and I've always been a worrier, and in those jobs I worried a lot. And I think over the years this built up until early last year. I had a series of bad turns, was admitted to Auckland Hospital, but they were unable to diagnose any problems, and it wasn't until a psychologist friend referred me to Capri that my depression was diagnosed. I came here suffering from depression. It was a couple of weeks before we got onto a suitable medication, but when a medication was sorted out, it got under control, and I'm now able to live a more normal life. When I was suffering from depression before I came to Capri Hospital, I found that alcohol was a way of easing the depression and the anxiety, not to excess, but more than I should have drunk at the time. Once I came in here, I realised that that was not a suitable medication for depression. When I was a patient at Capri, we tried several medications until we found one that was suitable for me. Unfortunately, some antidepressants don't agree with me, and I have a rather violent reaction to them. But Dr. Ciali was able to find one that was suitable, and I'm still using that medication. I live alone, I have no family, and I think that when one's in that situation, you tend to aggravate the depression and the anxiety. But coming in here, or coming to Capri, I found that I did have a family, and that family was Capri, and I've used that as an ongoing support. I now work as a volunteer at Capri and find that that's something that's very good for me. I came to Capri as a patient. I actually was here for 6 weeks. When I was discharged, I used Capri's outpatient program for support, and that's still there if I need it today. Depression and anxiety are something that other people are not aware that you're suffering from. It's a very personal thing, and I would like to say to people that are suffering from anxiety or depression or any similar mental illness, seek help. Talk to your own doctor, to a psychologist, or come and talk to Capri, because there is help there for people, and that help can help you live with your depression. Prior to coming into Capri, I was so anxious and so nervous that I would not go out, I would not go to a shopping centre, I wouldn't drive. I had people doing my shopping for me. After I had been through the program here, I was able to do everything for myself. I still live alone, but cope well, and the support from Capri is still here if I need it. The staff of Capri have been very supportive, and I now regard them as friends and family. When I was suffering from depression, before I was admitted to Capri, I had booked an overseas holiday. It was something I was looking forward to, but the anxiety and the depression was such that I couldn't cope, and I was forced to cancel that holiday. I think that the message we being Capri want to get through is get help. Ask, the fact that it's personal, nobody perhaps is aware that you're suffering from it. Get help. Depression and anxiety are very personal. Other people might not be aware that you're suffering from it, and having to suffer it on your own makes it worse. It compounds the problem. If anybody is watching this that has that problem, is suffering from depression or anxiety, seek help. There is help out there from your doctor, your psychologist, or at Capri. You've only got to phone Capri and they will tell you what help is available.